Doom, 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 ay, doom, doom, ooh, doom, doom, ay, doom, ay. I want some of your vegan donuts all night. Ay, I want some of your vegan donuts all night. I want some of your vegan donuts all night. I want some of your vegan donuts all night. Let me tell you about the chef. Maybe I shouldn't. Her name was Two, and you. What's up, y'all? Welcome to In My Bag. My name is Two, and thank you for tuning in to this video today. Before we get into what we're making today, I need y'all to do two things for me. One, make sure you subscribe to my channel and tap that notification bell, alright? Today we are going to make something so freaking amazing. Guys, this thing is a hit. I did a test run with it on Saturday, and I'm like, yep, I gotta make this for my people. I gotta make this for the squad. So today we are making my vegan Rustic Apple Jack Go-Nuts. Not donuts. Go-Nuts. Cause baby, after one bite of this, you finna go nuts. Trust and believe. The moisture in this donut, oh my gosh. Because you know when you go to certain places and the donut be a little dry, you be like, nah, this one ain't gonna do that. I'm excited to get into this because it's been a while since I whipped up a sweet treat for y'all. So I had to circle back and put one out there for my people. Alright? So let's get into it. Alright, so let's see what we have in my bag. Ooh, we got some cane lane with the sugar. Hey, some powdered sugar, unbleached, everything flour. Gotta have that extra virgin olive oil on deck. You gotta have your plant-based milk. Hey, vanilla ice, baby. Hey, ding, 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 ding. Hey, uh-oh, here we go. I want some of your sugar. Baking powder, I need bake. Hey, I got clothes. In different areas. I got clothes. Sugar, spice, and everything all spice. Scrub the ground. Hey, scrub the ground. Ginger. You is a whole nut, Meg. You gotta have that plant-based butter. What's an Apple Jack without the cinnamon, baby? You gotta have that granny apple. I don't know who Granny Smith is, but that ain't my granny. Okay? Let's keep it real. And last but not least, we have some pink playa from the Himalaya sea salt. Alright, the first thing we're gonna do is take our grandmama apple. I don't know who Smith is, but that ain't my grandmama. Name one of my grandmamas. And we're gonna start to peel it. I mean, if you want to keep your skin on, that's on you. And that's on you, baby. But that's not on me, baby. So next we're gonna start to chop them down into pieces. So of course we're getting rid of that core. We get it real nice and small. And when you're done, it should look just like this. Now while our neglected chopped apples are chilling, it's gonna take a key lime. I'm just gonna squeeze it over the apples because the acidity from the lime is gonna prevent it from turning brown as we wait. Okay. Alright, so now it's time to get diggity down with our dough for our go-nuts, okay? So I already have 2 cups of our unbleached everything flour in here, and I also have half a cup of our plant-based milk, unsweetened and original, make sure. And then I also have our dry ingredients, which will be a 1/4 teaspoon of cloves, a 1/4 teaspoon of ginger powder, a 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon, a 1/4 teaspoon of allspice, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and a 1/4 cup of our brown sugar. So what I'm going to do is toss this bad boy in here, and then we just gonna flick that wrist. The only thing I haven't added in here yet was my nutmeg, because I have to grind that down, but that's okay though. Now we're gonna take one of our nutmegs. We're just gonna take a grinder. I'm just gonna grind it in here. More than likely, I'm gonna use about half of this. Let me do it to a beat A. Let me do it to a beat A. Let me do it to a beat A. Let me do it to a A. Let me do it to a beat A. Let me do it to everything gotta be a song with me, y'all. I'm sorry. So if you are able to have powdered nutmeg, you can do that. I don't mind the grinding process. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm getting a little arm workout, you feel me? Come on. Trying to get on my Angela Bassett or whatever. You feel me? Now that we have that grinded in, we're just gonna mix that in there as well. So next, I'm gonna add a 1/4 cup of our melted vegan butter, and I'm gonna just add it to my plant-based milk here. I will say you want to make sure that the butter is all the way cooled down. Now that that's nice and blended, I'm gonna take 2 tablespoons of our olive oil and add it into our liquid ingredients. Tap, tap, tap in. Again, make sure it's nice and blended, like your foundation. Okay, so next I'm gonna add some salt, about 1/2 teaspoon of salt in there. Just add a little more. Bow chicka wow wow. Okay. Next, we're gonna form a little well in this bad boy, and then take our liquid ingredients, pour it in the middle, and we're gonna take our little fork and begin to mix it around. Bring it around town and bring it around town until a nice dough begins to form. And when you're done, it should look just like this, okay? And then I'm just gonna take some plastic wrap and just cover the top while we begin to work on our icing before we start to fry our go-nuts. Next, we're gonna add in 3 tablespoons of our vegan butter. We're gonna make it rain down on me, do fall on me. With a 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon, a 1/4 teaspoon of cloves, a 1/4 teaspoon of allspice, and a 1/4 teaspoon of ground ginger. Then we just gonna go in with about 1/4 teaspoon of sea salt, and then take our whisk and mix, and then take our whisk and mix. Alright, so now I'm just going in with an 1/8 cup of cane sugar and an 1/8 cup of brown sugar. I'm gonna make it rain. Just make that thing rain up in there. So we have all of our ingredients in here. So I'm just gonna start to add my grandmama them apples in here. So as you can see, I'm not using all of them. Probably gonna use a little that's left for garnish later. But it honestly just depends on the size of your apples. My apples were pretty big, so it ended up producing a lot of chopped apples compared to when I did my first test run. But that's okay, because the Lord is blessing me right now. Oh, right now. Exceedingly and abundantly, okay? That is abundance. Come on now. Come on now. He just spoke to me through the apples. He just spoke to me through the apples. So now that we got our apples in here with our vegan butter and our seasonings, we are just going to neglect it for a little bit again while we work on our icing, okay? Next, we are going to work on this icing to go with our apple glaze. So I'm taking a half cup of our powdered sugar. Then I'm going to add in 1 tablespoon of our plant-based milk. Then 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Okay, so we're just gonna mix this all in together so it's all nice and smooth and creamy. Ooh, woo, y'all see that? So my neglected apples have cooled down, so we're just gonna take our icing and add it to this mixture. The point of dirtying up another spoon, I'm gonna just mix it all together. So now our mixture is nice and creamy. Okay, so now we're gonna take our olive oil, pour it in our pan. So you want to, of course, make sure all the bottom is covered up. We don't want to expose it like folk who be sagging, okay? Alright, so as we wait for our oil to heat, and be mindful with the oil, y'all, because it's olive oil, so you don't want it to be on super high heat like you would do like vegetable oil and things of that nature. Yeah, so right now, as our oil is heating up, I'm taking our dough, getting a little smack, and then we're forming like some circles, like flat circles, and then we're just gonna take our thumb, pierce it like your first set of earrings as a baby, and then we're just gonna open up the hole just like that, like shape it like a donut, okay? But make sure it's nice and even. Boom shakalaka boom shakalaka boom, and it should look just like that. Ooh, y'all see that? Tell your local doco shop, holla at me. No hotline needed. Shade, no shade. Now that our oil is ready, we're gonna start adding our donuts in. Just place it in there. It's real simple, y'all. It's real simple. So now that it's been cooking on one side, we're gonna take our tongue, flip it on the other side. Ooh! Flip it, reverse it. Oh! Y'all see that, baby? And just let it go. And we're just gonna take them out, put it on a plate with a paper towel, and when it's done, it should look just like this. Alright, y'all, it is time to give this recipe a try. So, let me say grace. Lord, we thank you for this meal you have blessed me with this evening. May it nourish my body, may it bless my palate, and may this video touch whoever needs to touch. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. Alright, okay. Alright, and okay. So, like I said, these are my vegan Rustic Apple Jack Go-Nuts. As you can see, I went nuts with the icing, okay? So, let's get into this. Yeah, here we go. Hey, y'all. How excellent. Guys, this is it. I'm telling you, you ain't gonna have to worry about a hot light ever again. So, if you give this recipe a try, please make sure to tag me in your posts. You can find me on Instagram at inmybag_ish, Facebook inmybag-ish, and on TikTok at inmybag_ish. Alright? So have a beautiful and blessed week. Love y'all and see y'all later, alligator. Woo!